Okay, so it's recording now. If you just want to tell me why you don't support the COVID relief bill, but what are some things that you do support, if any?
So over the last year, we've appropriated $4 trillion. There's still a trillion of that left to be utilized in the fight of COVID-19. So anything we're doing, we should be looking at how we utilize that money first before we do another package. I know they're calling this the American Rescue Act, but quite frankly, there's many things in it that have nothing to do with COVID-19. Bailing out states that had financial problems prior to this, looking at bailing out poorly run union pension plans, looking at expanding Obamacare, grants to the arts, $100 million for a Silicon Valley subway system, and $50 million for environmental justice grants. And just one important part with the bailouts for the states, California has a surplus of about $10 billion, and they stand to get another $40 billion. Yet the United States has borrowed how much money? And we're going to give to states that are going to have a surplus. So there's a lot of problems here. There's $12 billion in foreign aid in this bill. And let's keep in mind that due to reconciliation, which really is a fast track to not have the input from all sides, but to really just run through something you want, and that's what reconciliation has done. You got to pay for it somehow. Being that this is additional spending, you're going to have to look at how we pay for that. And we should not take it from Social Security or Medicaid, and we can't take it from those things. But it can be taken from Medicare, veterans benefits, and agriculture assistance. So I would ask the president and the people that are supporting this, is that really what they want to do? They want to put in jeopardy cutting programs for American citizens to send $12 billion out of our country? That's a question. I have not been able to get an answer to that question. So Ty, if you could ask somebody that's supporting this bill why they want to do that, why they want to put at jeopardy benefits that people they represent count on and need, our veterans, our seniors, our farmers, to send among the other things, but to send $12 billion overseas, it just leaves me scratching my head.
Okay, so is there anything on the plan that you do agree with?
Well, the thing I would look at is we already, I agree with making sure that people have the help they need to get through the coronavirus pandemic. And we were in a different spot a year ago when I voted for that first plan. Since then, we've had another plan come out and pass Congress. Okay, I'm for making sure that the money is spent effectively for those plans before we do anything else, and particularly with this plan. And I'm gonna say particularly with this plan, because you're gonna have to pay for it somehow. And I don't know how anybody can look their constituents in the eye, voting for this and knowing that where's the money going to come from to make it revenue neutral because it's going through reconciliation. I don't support doing it. I just really appreciate the opportunity to communicate with the people of Pennsylvania, with the people that live in the communities that I have the honor and privilege to represent. I know they're great, outstanding, hardworking people, and I just appreciate the opportunity to be able to communicate and your help in making that happen.